Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Way back in its early origins, the Fiesta Bowl was sort of viewed as a way to get a local team into the postseason. Those days are long gone. Some of the great stars in recent college football history have played in this venue, and in this game, another chapter will be written in this one in the Fiesta Bowl. That's going to do it for us here on the pregame show. NCAA Football 14 action coming at you right now. Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit.
Today, we bring you the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl and what looks to be a high-energy matchup. And now it's time for the coin toss, and it's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Lewis is lined up and just about ready to send this one off as we're ready to get this game underway. Nice kick, plenty of distance, and it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
It's 2nd down, 7 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Throws complete, and he's hit hard behind the line. They get a 1-yard loss on that one.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down for a sack on the play. They look like they've got the block on, and this offensive line's got to give him some time. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. He's tackled right around the 46-yard line. It's 2nd and 12. Ball on their own 46. Irving up the gut. And they make the stop at the 43. The Ducks always have guys that are near the top statistically, and that's no exception today. We're really looking forward to watching this kid play. Dangerous throw. This one's picked off. He's at the 30, and he's taken down at the 19.
He seemed a little hesitant on that throw, and that left the defender time to break on the ball and pick it off.
From the 19-yard line, first down. Here's the screen to the wideout. They'll get him for a loss.
That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Nice run up the middle. They get about 6 yards on the option to the halfback.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 15-yard line. Here they come. Looks to a receiver. Touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. It was a quick 3-play, 19-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown. Missouri gets set to kick this one away. He sends this one deep. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Fires out quickly to the tailback. Tackle made at the 42.
I like the call here by the defense to bring the heat with the outside linebacker. It was just a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a first down.
From their own 42-yard line. First down. They'll bring him down around the 44-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Got it. Complete. He's out of bounds. So the coach challenges the call, and they're going to try to determine if the receiver made the catch inbounds. So the referee initially calls it a catch, but we'll have a chance to take a second look at it and determine if he really was inbounds when he caught the ball.
Well, the side judge was standing right there, so I'd be surprised if he missed that call.
The ruling on the field stands.
The ruling on the field will stand. He caught it.
The only thing left to say about this play is that was an excellent catch.
Carries the ball for a nice gain.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 32. And he's tackled in the open field.
That's good enough for another Oregon. First down.
Around the 7-yard line.
I think it was a great play call, and it was very well executed. Any coach would be happy with that kind of outcome on a first or second down play.
It's 2nd down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. Brought down at the 6-yard line.
Gain of 1 yard. Third down.
Here's the 8th play of the series. And down he goes around the 3-yard line. Not much there for the halfback, but he picked up some tough yardage.
Well, nothing fancy here. The back did a nice job of putting his head down and getting the first down.
First down, and they are very close to tying this thing up. Touchdown, Ducks. So they run the option to perfection for the score.
It's a great job by the quarterback to read the defense. He made a nice pitch to the running back and let him go in for 6.
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. He makes the PAT. Lewis looks ready to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. I'm sure that touchdown in their last possession's given them some confidence, but let's see if that carries them back down the field.
And it was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job of picking apart the defense.
Run, left side. He's taken down around the 25-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 25-yard line, it's 2nd down. Fires out to his receiver. He's tackled at the 42-yard line.
17 yards. First down.
Double tight. Four down. Hey, I got number 80.
He wants it all, going long. Caught with room to work. To the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Touchdown grab number 2 in the game.
Well, it's obvious the coach wanted to get him involved in the game plan. It looks like it was a pretty smart move, too.
And he adds the extra point. Missouri to kick. Sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
I think any good football team has to have an ability to answer, and that's exactly what we just saw. One team scores a touchdown, the other team comes right back and puts another touchdown on the board. This is getting exciting.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. And they got to him before he could get back to the line.
When you're an option quarterback, you get used to getting popped pretty quickly. He'll bounce right back up.
2nd down and 14. Ball on the 21-yard line. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That makes it 3rd and 7.
Five guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
James to punt. Whoa, he just took a licking. The Tigers really taking care of business early in this football game.
Yeah, somebody forgot to tell them that they're the big underdog in this game and they're supposed to lose. I love their confidence that they're playing with right now.
They're 2 for 2 in finding the end zone on their last 2 drives. Let's see how they do here.
This quarterback right now is in a rhythm, and a lot of that has to do with his preparation. You can see right now with the reads that he's being able to make, getting the football out of his hands, that he's feeling very, very confident in his ability to throw the football against this defense.
So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Missouri is up a score. Runs it right. Nice pickup. So the halfback gets some decent yards and a first down.
And that shows you why he's such a weapon as a ball carrier. Good gain for the offense.
Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver.
That pass didn't look exactly right when it left his hand. Sometimes you don't get a great grip on the ball, and it comes out a little wobbly.
Second down, 10 yards to go. All on the 48-yard line. Got it, and brought down immediately.
That'll bring up 36.
He's on the run. Under heavy pressure. Throws into coverage, just picked off.
Well, the quarterback should have thrown that one out of bounds. There was just no room to get it past that safety.
So after a quarter of play, we're really seeing offensive fireworks. 14-7, Tigers. And we welcome you back to the action here. Just about set to start the second quarter.
Tighten down. There you go.
Gets to about the 34-yard line. From their own 34-yard line. Second down. That's a great tackle at the 47.
I like how efficient the offense looked on that play. Everybody knew their assignment, and it all came together for a nice run.
He gets rid of this one. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
It's second and 10. Ball on the 47. Got it. And he goes down quickly. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Makes the first down catch. And he's immediately tackled. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 42. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
Those linebackers do a great job of stopping the run, but they need to be careful of the play-action pass. You can easily get fooled and give up some big yards through the air.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Let's go, D.
Gets to about the 41-yard line.
That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Third down, and they need to get it down to the 32. Wants to throw outside, and it's going the other way.
It's a good play when the corner can break up a pass, but it's even better when he can bring it in for an interception.
From their own 37-yard line. It's first down. Missouri is up by a touchdown. Hands it to the back. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Mike 9, Mike 9. Let's go. Let's hide the 9. Run, 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 run.
Gives it to the back. And he is drilled at the 41.
Gain of 3 on that play. 3rd down.
3rd down, 5 yards to go. Ball on their own 41. Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and that'll bring up a punting situation.
Yeah, they just couldn't connect on the pass there. That was a very good stand by this defense.
They've got 10 guys up. It looks like they're going to try to block this one. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Gets to about the 24-yard line. The offense will take the field, hoping for a better result than their last drive.
Anytime you give the ball away, it's a disappointment. So these guys want to show that they can hang on to it.
And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From their own 27-yard line, 2nd down. Got a man, and it falls to the ground.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
Roger, Roger.
Catches it, and that's all. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a great job by the defense. These guys are disguising their defense so well that they're confusing the quarterback and the offensive line.
The punting team's got to give their kickers some time. Got the corner. Knocked out of bounds. And about the 41. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Missouri is up 7. He's in trouble, throwing right. Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. Nice run, and he's brought down.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Side left, side left. 4 down, 4 down. Mike 9, Mike 9. Hey, we got the 9.
He's under some heat. And he's tackled at the 44. First and 10. Ball on the 44.
Mike 9, Mike 9. Hang out.
And they make the stop around the 41-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Got double tight. Double tight. 4 down, 4 down. 9 to Mike. 9 to Mike.
And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line.
No gain.
Too easy, too
3rd
easy.
down.
And so it's another 3rd down upcoming here.
4 down, 4 down.
And he tackles him hard at the 27-yard line.
Hill with the tackle at the 27-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
Man left, man left. 4 down, 4 down. Check 3, check 3.
Heading for the corner. He's out of bounds around the 21-yard line.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
4 down. Mike 9. Mike
Missouri
9.
up 7 points. Grabs a pitch, looking for the corner. Inside the 10. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal. So they go on the ground and pick up another 1st down.
They are stringing together a nice little drive here. If they keep this up, it'll be hard to keep them out of the end zone.
They run it left. Touchdown, Mizzou. The halfback just plowed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but it wasn't all him. The offensive lineman just pancaked the defense on that one.
And he tacks on the extra point. A 9-play, 60-yard drive, and a touchdown's a result. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Excellent kick. We're about set to start things up again.
Mike 9.
He makes it to the 28-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. 2nd down and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 28. Gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 31-yard line. So it's complete, but they didn't get much there.
And that's because the defense was just waiting on it, and they attacked. The quarterback should have found somebody else downfield.
And down he goes, right around the 36-yard line. From their own 36-yard line. 1st down. They come out in a 5-wide set. Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he's flushed and they got it.
The protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
So another 3rd down here, and this time it's 3rd and long. They come out in an empty backfield. They'll make the sack.
But the defense is fired up, responding and reacting to that sack. Not only do they get the quarterback, but they hit him and hit him hard. I think that could really create some confidence for this defense. The next time this quarterback drops back to throw, you got to be thinking he's going to be a little bit gun-shy and concerned about the pressure that these defenses putting on him.
Tackle made at the 50. Missouri's been playing like a well-oiled machine in this first half. And Kirk, are we going to see more of the same in the second?
Well, I think as long as they can maintain the proper frame of mind, I think they've got a great shot to be able to pull away and win this game decisively. But the challenge for them will be listening to their coaches at halftime and continuing to play with that same aggressive attitude that they played with in the first half.
And he just gets rid of it. From midfield, it's 2nd down. Fires out quickly to the tailback, and they push him out right around the 44-yard line.
Gain of 6 yards. 3rd down.
They'll bring him down at about the 35. And he stops the clock with a spike.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
So they decide to bring the kicker out to try to get 3 points before the half ends. The kick is away. It's long enough, and he splits the uprights. We've still got a half of football remaining. The Tigers lead it by 17.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Show. Reese Davis alongside David Pollack. David, you know that first half, for all of the energy and anticipation we had coming into the game, it went a little flat in the latter stages of the first half. Home field, though, typically a big edge. How do you expect it to come into play in the second half?
Well, the home field advantage always helps because you get the crowd involved and you get more passion, you get more energy. And I tell you one thing, as a defensive player, there was nothing better than rushing the passer when that crowd got loud on 3rd and long and you could pin your ears back and go make big plays. So home field advantage is real. Let's see if they can capitalize on it in the second half.
Okay, so what you're saying is a defensive player to get the crowd going, stick your face in the fan, get in there and hit somebody, right? Get the crowd going.
Stick your face in the fan.
All right, Reese, David, thanks, guys. Just about set to start the third quarter. He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The Tigers continue to get it done on the defensive side of the football, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building this lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they can hold on here for the rest of the way.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. He's tackled at the 21-yard line.
The option can be really tough to defend. At that time, it was well played by the defense.
So it's 2nd and 14. Ball on the 21. Got an opening. Gains his way to the 30-yard line. He wants it all going long. That close to being intercepted.
He intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 4th and 5.
James awaits the snap.
Great job by the cover guys getting downfield to really limit the return to next to nothing.
The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play. And he's taken down at the 35-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Boy, this senior safety provides such solid run support. He stopped him in his tracks that time.
From their own 35-yard line, it's 2nd down. And off to the left. Tackle made around the 37-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. 3rd down.
Tackle right around the 40. And watch out, they're going to bring the heat right here. Johnson takes it at the 21. He's knocked out of bounds right around the 32-yard line. The offense is looking to be a little bit more successful with this drive as they had to punt the ball away the last time they had it.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game, it's going to have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
Tackled after a decent pickup. We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on their own 37. Good penetration by the defense. That's a loss of 1 on the option. pushed out of bounds at the 48.
Good job here by the receiver to look the ball in and ensure he had possession. That's the right way to catch a pass.
From the 48-yard line, first down.
Mike 9, Mike 9. Bang Hill, bang Hill,
He's taken down at the 50-yard line.
When this guy gets his arms around a ball carrier, I don't care who it is, he's not getting away.
Come on.
Nine to Mike, 9 to Mike.
Here comes the pressure. Throws to the receiver, incomplete.
Throwing up the intended receiver on the play.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 38.
Hey, you guys.
5 wide. Pressure coming. Throws falling back, incomplete.
Franklin was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 4th and 12.
So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The defense did a nice job shutting down the offense the last time they had the ball.
Mike 9, Mike 9. Down.
Throws complete. He's hammered.
Makes the reception. Gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
From their own 24-yard line. Second down.
Mike 9.
They bring him down in the backfield.
The defense was just all over that play. It didn't fool anybody.
That makes it 3rd and 11.
Wide receiver screenplay, and they got him for a loss. And that was a really well-played series by the defense.
4th down.
Johnson awaiting the return. Johnson fields it at the 40. Oh, man, he took him down hard. Their last drive resulted in a punt, so let's see if they can put together something a little more promising here.
Down 2 possessions, this offense has to step up and capitalize on this possession.
They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
You're not going to see this very often from this running back. He just got gobbled up pretty deep in the backfield.
It's second down now, 14 to go. Ball on their own 42. Tackle after a decent run up the gut.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. There he goes. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 32-yard line. From the 32-yard line, it's first down. And they'll bring him down behind the line.
Well, you can really mess with an offense's game plan if you can take away their ability to run.
2nd and 12.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
He's at the 20. Huge gain, and that sets him up nicely with a first and goal. It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. Touchdown, and it ain't over yet. The quarterback just made that one look pretty simple.
Well, this quarterback isn't your average player. He runs the option very well and gives this defense fits.
And he adds the extra point. A nice 6-play, 54-yard drive. And they put up 7 points.
Brad, that's one of those drives that can just tear your heart out. It can really demoralize a defense when they drive the ball down the field, and a lot of the yards came on the ground.
Oregon's got a little Jekyll and Hyde thing going on here on their defense.
Well, they were on their heels the entire first half. You look around now, they're flying around, making a lot of plays, and really giving themselves a chance to maybe win this game.
So you wonder what kind of excitement we'll see this time around. Quick throw, and he's tackled at the 31. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Run the middle and nothing there. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. There's a strike complete, and they make the stop around the 43-yard line. From their own 43-yard line, first down. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Call it a gain of 4 yards. That makes it second and 6.
That's 3 down and 1 to go. Missouri's got a 10-point lead.
Hey, we got to steal. We got to steal. We got to steal.
Into the fourth quarter now, and we're back to the action.
Mike 9. Mike 9. Here we go. 3, 5, 3.
Throws it in a hurry. Brought down around the 44-yard line. From the 44-yard line. First down. He gets out to about the 42-yard line.
That makes it second and 8.
Two times.
He gets to about the 34-yard line.
Call it a gain of 8 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Third down again. And they'll get him in the backfield.
The option is all about timing, and on that play, the timing was just off. That's going to happen sometimes.
It's up, and he nails the long field goal. Missouri is lining up to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. The Ducks have just not been able to get that offense rolling at all today.
I think they're confused. I think it starts up front with the offensive line. They're not having the typical game that you'd expect to see from them as far as communication. I think it's affected the rest of the offense.
The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. Has some daylight. And down he goes at the 35.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
So it's 2nd down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. Throws complete, and he's hit hard behind the line. A 1-yard loss.
Not much going on there. Those kind of plays will not work against this defense. You can be sure of that.
And they get him in the backfield for a loss.
He was never able to get ahead of steam on that carry.
James to punt. Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line. Made a few guys miss on his way to a quality return. Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. He laterals, and he's level at the 42-yard line. It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 42. Gains his way to the 49-yard line. Gets to about the 47-yard line.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 47-yard line. 2nd down. And he throws it away.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
That's a great tackle at the 48-yard line.
Boy, Brad, that was a big hit on the quarterback. I'm going to be interested to see how he responds from this hit and whether or not he comes after his offensive lineman and challenges them to start playing a little bit better.
Johnson will be the return man. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They'll take over here, ready to start a new series. They'll bring him down right around the 20. So he decides to hold on to it, and it goes nowhere.
We've watched this guy play, and over the course of his college career, he's made some spectacular tackles. Nice play.
From their own 20-yard line. 2nd down. Caught it, but they're going to lose yards. He was tackled immediately. Drop back a yard.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
They'll make the sack. He just blew past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra seconds, and those receivers might have been open.
The sack makes this a 4th and very long. Less than 3 minutes in the game. He makes it to the 38-yard line. He did a good job there to give his team decent field position. Both squads are digging in now. Let's see what happens on this next drive. Up the middle for a nice gain.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. That brings them second.
Oregon will take a timeout. That's their first of the half. It's second down, 5 to go. Ball on the 33. Runs it right. Nice pickup.
Well, that's a great job by this offense. The defense knew that the run was coming, and they still could not slow them down. Pick up a first down and allows them to continue to work this clock.
And they get nice yardage on that run. Oregon's called their final timeout. It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. Nice run, and he's brought down.
First down.
Tries to get out of trouble, but he can't shake the defense.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass rush that results in a sack. That's what happened there.
Defense looking for another sack in this second down and long situation. Just over a minute left. Makes it out to maybe the 19-yard line. He's tackled at about the 11.
That's a gain of 8 on the play. That'll bring up 4th and 5.
And the ball game's over. The Tigers come out on top, 27-14. Kirk, go ahead and just give us your reflections on this game.
I can't say enough about how well they played. Things were stacked against them in pretty much every area of the game, but they came out here and did everything right. Missouri played a super game, not showing any fear or intimidation. And I'll tell you, nobody deserves the W more than they do.
EA Sports congratulates this young man for his fine performance and his award for player of the game. For the Tigers, they'll net their 5th win of their below-average season. And for the Ducks, they lose this one late in the season, and it gives them a 9-4 record.